Like a titty on the internet. Like, have you ever thought about what would happen if your nudes got leaked?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a great segue into.
What are we up to, Don? What's the plan? Why are we here? Why are we like this?
Why are we in a Zoom instead of our regular FaceTime? This is weird. Look at this.
Wait, did you ever watch Zoom? The show, the PBS show?
Did I watch Zoom? That is where the cup song originated, okay?
I really wanted to be on the show. Like, I really wanted, was like, why can't I be a Zoom kid?
Anyway, hello, welcome. Yes, this is weird. It's a weird setup.
We are finally filling dress code regulations! The visual podcast you never knew you needed. Thoughts from thoughts.
So we always wanted to do this, like, from the moment that dress code itself became a thing, but we were trying to figure out the best way to kind of throw this into the mix. Better time to do this than right after our Flatter Me challenge. I think it started a really good conversation, both on our individual ends and also collectively with all of our viewers for dress code. This would be a cool segue into continuing those kinds of conversations on different topics with this installment of dress code regulations. So here we are, here it is, and I'm really excited for it. I personally love to hear my voice.
Our own #1 fan.
We love it. Self-love is the best love. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about or cover a bunch of different topics. We're even going to invite some of our friends in to kind of help us regulate.
We were going to start, since we just did the Flatter Me challenge, we thought like body positivity and just kind of our journeys with our bodies, everything that we're going through, like just all that was going to be our first episode, but we actually have the honor of being on Marshawn's podcast called Friendship Full Circle, which will be coming out. We'll keep you updated on when it's coming out. So, but for this episode, we realized that, like, unless you're directly friends with us, you don't really know us. We are strangers. So we both prepared questions for each other. And
I have some good questions, okay?
The world took an hour to make 5 questions.
Oh, I was distracted.
So let's get into it. Who wants to go first?
You go first.
Okay. I won't say no. Are you buffalo or barbecue?
I am barbecue all the way. I don't care what anyone has to say. Barbecue.
Okay, I'm barbecue too. So.
Exactly. Barbecue sauce is where it's at. It's where it has always been. And if you have anything else to say about it, like, I ain't even trying to hear it. Because, okay, sure, buffalo, yeah, you got a little tang to you. You got a little spice. You got a little kick.
It gets old.
And you can't really put it on anything else besides chicken. Like, what do I look like dipping my fry into buffalo sauce?
Wait, fries with barbecue sauce? Elite.
I feel like I'm coming for the buffalo people.
No, come for them. They deserve it. I'm not afraid to polarize the viewers.
Barbecue. Next question. My first question for you, Lydia.
People now think my name is Lydia. It's Lydia.
Is. So I know that you are very keen on actually curating. So I want to know what your process is like when you're sourcing new music.
This is the question of my heart's desire. I usually, I'm a Spotify girl all day.
Period.
And I feel like Spotify does a good job of giving me good recommendations. And if I find an artist that I like, I go to more like this artist and then kind of I will go on a rabbit hole, y'all. But when I'm posting on Instagram, either it's something about the lyrics or just the color pattern, just the mood of the song that matches the picture. Like I'll match it like that. Next question. Your style inspiration. Ooh. And don't because and it can be multiple people.
Yeah, I would say I don't think I have specifically one person because I would say that my style is pretty fluid. Like, if I had to describe it in one word, it's very fluid. Like, if I'm keeping it a buck, like, if someone who is not well-known or famous is actually one of my friends, and her name is Elizabeth, and I mentioned her in one of my previous episodes. I remember seeing this girl on campus. She is so raw. Like, she is so tight, and because it would be a different, like a completely different like look every single time, like. And then when I came to know her as like a friend, and we like started going on thrifting dates and stuff like that, she like really opened my eyes to like fluidity, not only in fashion but also in how you present yourself. Like, you don't have to be like one singular manifestation. She definitely would be like one of my style icons. Like, I think about her all the time whenever I'm thrifting. I'm like, dang, okay, yes, I can rock this. Yeah, I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna try this out. Camille Munn, they're a model and a singer, and I think they're based in London, and they are so fire. Like, making me understand I can do so much with my afro, like so many different cool things with my afro, and I don't have to like make it curly. I can wear it in its natural like 4C glory and still do it ways. I love them. Erykah Badu, sometimes I be getting real funky, eccentric with it. Because I don't know, I just have all these different modes where I'm like super eccentric and super streetwear and super like I'm gonna wear a cute frilly dress, and I don't know. Like,
no, if you asked me who my style inspo was, I would be like, I have no idea. Who I want to be today is very different than the person I wanted to be yesterday.
Oh, so you want to ask me a question that you don't even know how to answer. I'm going to ask you. Do you remember the first time that you wore a crop top? And what was that process like of letting yourself know that it's okay to wear these things that you may have told yourself you weren't allowed to wear? It could be a crop top, it could be a bikini, like anything that was somewhat revealing.
I definitely remember bikini. Because, oh my goodness, I used to be so, even with one pieces, I used to be terrified. Like, swim was just not my friend. My high school had swim PE session because I live in California and they thought that was okay to do. First of all, I'm such a bad swimmer. Like, I'm real slow. So I was always, and they would make us do like, I think it was like a 500. I just like 10 laps. Like, there were very few people that like looked like me, and I was just so uncomfortable. And then I remember going to like camps and like summer camps and also being uncomfortable, you know, just like could not, like, it was just such an anxiety inducing thing. And then yeah, I feel like I didn't wear a two-piece until I got to college. I remember not, like, just being really anxious about it. Eventually, I just kind of got over it and just was like, well, here we are. And now I love wearing bikinis. I think I'm just like, how small can we make the back? It's definitely a journey. It's always going at your own pace, figuring out what works for you. And I do wish younger me had like the confidence that I have now. Like, I would have been unstoppable.
I'm about to get this body. You about to get all of this body. You got a problem with it? But you ain't gonna say nothing though. Oh, that's okay. Carry on.
A somewhat serious question. What is your long-term goal?
Long-term goal. I'm sure you kept this super open-ended for a very particular reason. So I'm gonna choose. My long-term goal is to continue allowing myself the options of everything. That's it. Like, continuing to allow myself the option to create whatever the heck it is I want to create. Whether it's a short film or a feature film at some point, whether it's to make a collection of clothing and then turn it into a show, whether it's like continue to allow myself the option of all creation, because I like to have my hand in all of it, and that was something that really boxed me in. But the idea that I had to pick one path in life or to kind of reduce myself to one passion was very like hindering, like to the point where it was hard for me to just live on a day-to-day basis, because I knew that I liked a bunch of different things, and that there was not one thing would satisfy me or fulfill me. But I had all these people telling me that I have to just pick one thing. It was so hard because I couldn't pick one thing, so I just did nothing. Because I was like, that's not true. I couldn't pick one thing, I did nothing. And then I was dealing with this entire internal turmoil of like, oh, you say that you're talented, you say that you're creative, but you're not producing anything. And all these people say that they see this in you, but you're still not doing anything. You can't even choose which one thing you want to do. So what the heck? Like, maybe this isn't for you. Mm-hmm. But there was nothing else for me. Mm-hmm. So I was just so lost and so stuck and so sad. I was so sad. Oh my God. Keeping it $1.50. I said that's so lame. $1.50. I'm keeping it for real. It was not until the beginning of this year or the end of last year when I quit that horrible job. It wasn't until the beginning of last year where I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's do it all. Partially it's like a fuck you to everyone who told me to just do one thing, but also at the same time it's like a sigh of relief to other people like me.
I remember when you were at that job just going through it, and I'm so happy that you went with your gut and removed yourself from that, because it was literally affecting like all aspects of your life. I am so happy to see you be able to move forward and like embrace yourself, give yourself the opportunity to try a bunch of different things, and you're good at all of them. And so I'm so happy.
If you had to replace your fingers with anything else in the world, they regenerate themselves. So
why did my first thing say like utensils, like eating utensils?
Okay, Edward.
Cutlery.
I was like, fork, knife, spoon, pencil.
Was yours food? Because why were you saying regenerate?
I was just saying, like, if you wanted it to be like, I don't know, like pop rock candy.
Okay, next question. This is serious. This is important. Which girlfriend are you? My girlfriend.
I'm definitely not Tony. That's not me.
Are you sure?
You think?
No. I feel like I have a little bit of Tony in me.
A tiny bit. Okay, so it's not Joan, Mariah, or Tony.
Lynn.
I always blank on her name for some reason. I feel like I'm a mix between Joan. I think I'm just Joan. I like Joan, but with a bit of a Lynn flair. Lynn's like laid back, irresponsible sometimes.
People really played Lynn, like trying to be like she doesn't know what she's doing, and like yeah, to some degree, no, but also like I don't know, she seemed to know what she was doing.
You know, she wasn't stressed. Like yeah. She was never really stressed or anything, and not in a way to make it seem like she didn't care, but she was just like, whatever's gonna come is gonna come. I'm not gonna sit over here and stress myself out and like literally overwork myself for something that I don't know what's gonna happen. So life's gonna happen how it happens, and I will adjust. Tracee Ellis Ross.
I love her.
Oh my God, I wish she was mine too. Oh, the fun that we would have.
Yeah, that video lives in my head rent free.
This is my question, but which one are you?
I think I have a little bit of Tony, a little bit, less of a self-centered, I think, than Tony, but I think I have some Tony characteristics. And then some Joan.
What is your favorite thing about yourself? That could be either physically, emotionally, mentally, anything. Or if you want to do one from each of those categories.
Like I I have a lot, so let me tell you.
What are some of your most favorite things about yourself?
I can talk about this all day. Like emotionally, I think I'm really communicative. I think I like being clear on like what's going on, and like I like sometimes too communicative. Like I definitely you know, I just like things like very plain and laid out. And I also think that I'm generally like pretty empathetic, and I think, which is kind of like a blessing and a curse. Like I think I sometimes take on too much, that people actually my therapist told me I take on too much. she was like, no one asked you to do this. Yeah. And then physically, my favorite part about myself is like my back. I just think backs are sexy. I just love a back. I actually have a series of questions. This is my rapid fire style questions. 1, silver or gold?
Gold. All the way. No question.
I like silver.
I don't think silver looks good on my skin. Or not my skin, because it's not my skin that's a problem. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's just
denim or like a pant material?
Pant material. I do love denim though.
Sneakers or heels?
Sneakers. Sorry. I mean, heels are nice, but if I had to choose wearing sneakers for the rest of my life or heels for the rest of my life, I'm definitely choosing sneakers.
And then 4, full face or no makeup?
Can I moisturize?
You can moisturize with no makeup.
Yeah, no makeup then.
I'm saying no makeup. Full face or no makeup. None of this squiggly, fun graphic face liner. This is a hard one.
Could I like
No.
wait,
Pick one.
no, could I like pinch a berry and put that on my
I can't stand you. Full face or no makeup?
Oh my god. No makeup.
Oh my goodness. Wait, side note, my middle school self is screaming. I got this mascara again.
Oh my gosh.
And it's actually fire.
It's really good. It's a
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I used to beg for this mascara, like middle school, early high school, and I stopped using it. And I got it recently just because it was on sale, and oh my god, my lashes have never looked better.
Your last question, here's mine. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have games on your phone?
I'm weak. No, I don't. I play games when I'm texting these days. I can't take myself anywhere.
That wasn't actually my question, you fool.
Oh. It seems like a question you'd ask.
What is the thing you look forward to most about Dresscode / your future?
Ooh. I'm looking forward to Dresscode just kind of blossoming. Like it already really has. Like I'm really excited about like the spaces that we've created, and I think that it's cool to see other people's reactions, but also just for ourselves, seeing all the like how it's pushed us creatively. Like I feel like things that I am not even doing for Dresscode are influenced by Dresscode, because it's like really pushing me to take time to do things that I find are fun and creative and like I can really make into something. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited for Dresscode to grow, like creating a space that I think is super inclusive and just fun. And yeah, I'm so proud of Dresscode. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And then personally, focus on doing creative things and things that bring me joy and make me happy and make me excited. And like even editing, like that is something that I never thought would be in my future, or like something that I would be good at, or something that I would enjoy. But it's like I get to bring in music and then also bring in my creative side. Like all that coming together has been like amazing to see just blossom. How about you? What are you excited for Dresscode?
The exact same thing. On the road to something very, very beautiful, and I can only see it like getting better for both of us individually and also collectively, and then also as a platform itself. It can only really go up from here, unless it goes down. But we're not even gonna think that way. We're not even gonna think that way. So that concludes our first ever dress code regulations. Just a little tidbit of what we have for you all. We have a couple of topics already prepared that we're going to start touching on and talking about. But if there's something that you want us to talk about specifically, whether it be specifically about like plus sizedness, our experiences, or like literally anything that you want us to talk about, let us know. We'll try to get to it. But
and if you ever want to join us on one of these, like, let us know. Like, we are always looking for guests, and I think this would be like a fun little thing. Even if you don't want to be on for like a whole episode, you just have like one topic like that you want to talk about, we are here.
Really, dear. I'm gonna go pick up some food that's literally right about to be outside.
Okay.
Great timing.
Perfect. Talk to you later. Love you.
You too.